If you saw my last video, you know I built my cat an entire apartment, then destroyed it, and now I built a skyscraper. The skyscraper is complete, but now my cats want me to build them an entire city. And since Leo's a world-class burrito chef, I'm building him a burrito shop. Leo told me that he wanted his shop to really stand out, so we went with a bright pink. And I'm really hoping that Leo actually uses his burrito shop. Because if you saw the last video, you know that Nico ended up taking over the entire skyscraper. And after talking with Leo, he told me he served many celebrities his famous burritos. So I'm really hoping that this burrito shop can generate some revenue. Customers are already lining up. Leo served Justin Bieber. The burrito shop is now complete and we're ready for a soft opening. Leo loved it. But I think Nico was jealous Leo had his own burrito shop. Before we open up the burrito shop, we need to build more buildings in the city. And to appease Nico, I'm gonna build a catnip shop. The structure is now complete and now we're gonna build a toy shop. I haven't seen Leo, but Nico loves the new buildings. I let Nico play around in the city for a bit, but I had to get back to work and continue construction. I went with this naturey vibe for the catnip shop because I thought it was fitting. Nico was complaining that he needed a road to drive his car, so I added a road real quick. Nico told me to remove the stone or he's moving out, and Leo told me the curb appeal was terrible for his burrito shop, so we made some updates. Now, all we had to do was add the finishing touches and we were ready to open up the burrito shop. And for some reason, Leo made me make the burritos. As soon as we opened up the shop, we got our first customer. But then Leo started eating his customer's burrito. But luckily, the customer didn't notice. I could tell Leo was frustrated because the customer was picking at the food like a child. The burrito shop was a success, so now it was time to work on the catnip shop. I didn't know this, but way back in Nico's day, he was a huge fan of catnip. So I had to make sure that this was perfect because I didn't want Nico to be upset. Crazy thing is, Nico used to chill with Bob Marley and enjoy catnip together. I showed Nico his new catnip shop and he loved it. It brought back a lot of nostalgia, but he told me he doesn't really like catnip now, and Leo loves it. And we might have to get security because Leo might take the entire stash. I added some grass to the city, and Nico told me that we needed better roads because the other ones had potholes. Cats also told me that they wanted a toy shop so that they could have toys anytime they want, which I realize is a failing business model, so I think I might charge them to buy toys. All the cats do now is have catnip, and they don't even work. I'm really hoping that the cats can get their act together so that the city doesn't fail. But for some reason, I feel like that's not gonna happen. Cats decided the name of the city would be Catropolis. I'm convinced that the cats are both addicted to catnip. Now all they do is eat catnip and they get the munchies and steal all the burritos. The city is already starting to fail financially, so the only option is to turn the skyscraper into shops so that we can generate more revenue. So I kicked the cats out and we're gonna get started on revamping the skyscraper. Like and follow for part 3.